what's up? Welcome to another week of my road to profitability. I don't know why something caught my attention about it. So welcome to another week of a profitable or unprofitable week in the life of a funded trader. My name is Trader Surge, and this should be episode 4 or 5 here because I'm already uploading last week's video now. Today is Tuesday. I haven't been feeling too well. My hand hurts, like I haven't also gone to work today. My hand hurts so bad. I'm feeling sharp pain inside my hand. I can't even move my hand. I can't move my hand like this, nothing. Just from my elbow down. But if I try to move my hand, it's crazy, bro. So, I'm actually just coming from the doctor, although I was unsuccessful because apparently my insurance card is gesperrt, means it is I have two, and I went with the older one, so I have to look for the new one. But I don't know where it is. I've not been sick in like 2 years, man. So tomorrow, very early in the morning, I'm gonna go to my insurance to get some form so that I can take it to the Krankenhaus here, so they can do all the necessary process. Anyways, that's not the best part about today. The best part about today is I caught a trade yesterday Monday. I know I don't trade on Mondays, but this setup was too good to let go, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it was actually a setup that conformed with everything, you understand? So I'm gonna take you guys to the charts with me in a minute and show you guys the trade. And the trade, actually, I'm almost at TP. I mean, bruh, my account was left one more trade for it to blow. I was left with one more trade for me to blow my 25k account. Can you imagine this shit? One more trade. And guess what? Out of nowhere, I caught this trade. The trade was a good trade. The trade is not just hit TP. I know it could still reverse, but my stop loss is deep in profit. You understand what? Deep in profit. You understand what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, in a minute I'm gonna take you guys to the charts. But right now, I mean, I was also thinking on getting a new account. I had really lost hope in that account technically because I was like, alright, I'm gonna take this one more trade, and since I was on a losing streak for the last 3 weeks prior to this week, I already accepted my fate that most likely I might blow this account as well. Then I might just look for money and get a new account. But guess what? This account is back up 4% with one trade. Yeah, and what makes me happy is the fact that I scaled that account. Like, bro, if you've read the best loser wins, they say maximize when you're winning, maximize your wins, and when you're losing, minimize your losses. Bro, I added positions correctly, bro. This trade was the trade of the month, and guess when it came at the end of the month? Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys on the freaking charts. Peace. You see, my hand moves just for my elbow, but if I try to lift up my hand, I feel a very, very sharp pain somewhere inside here. It feels like it's my bone. I don't even understand what is going on. I can't even go to work, so I have to get a doctor's note tomorrow morning. They couldn't give me today because of that insurance card stuff. So I just contacted my insurance now, and I gotta go there tomorrow very early in the morning as soon as I wake up, 9 a.m. Then from there I'm gonna head directly to the arts. Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna see you guys on the charts. Pow. Yo, what's good, my people? What's good? What's up? It's your boy Trader Search here. So in the last clip, I told you guys I was gonna take you guys to the chart with me. So it's actually been a day. Yeah, that day I didn't take you guys to the chart, but I'm gonna show you guys how my week has been so far. The trades I've taken, the trades I haven't taken, and all that good stuff and bad stuff. Yeah. So far this week, I've actually taken 2 trades. I had 2 trades, 2 take profits. So it's official. The losing streak has finally come to an end, and a new trend is beginning, which is most likely the winning streak, hopefully. So far this week, I had my first trade this week was actually on Bitcoin. Was actually sorry, rather my first trade this week was on silver. I had this sell set up on Monday on the 30 minutes. So as you can see, I had this had this sell set up here. Girl, you a party animal. I had this sell set up here. I had this sell set up here on silver. That was on Monday. I got into the trade on Monday with a few positions. I think if I have a screenshot, I will put it on the screen for now. So I had this sell set up. It sold until price came here, gave this first rejection, came back again, gave this second rejection. So upon this second rejection, I actually closed the trade at about this level here, which was like a 1 is to 2.5, which is not bad. Initially, I always like to go for a minimum of 1 is to 3, but I took what the market gave me. So why did I take this trade? The reason I took this trade was because, as you can see here, we had this push up, this break upward break of structure, the second bullish break of structure. Then price came, tapped into liquidity, and then pushed down, broke this level, broke this second level. So it showed to me that the sellers were back in the market. So when price opened on Monday with this gap, price actually opened on my zone, but I didn't enter immediately. I waited in the morning to look at what the market's gonna do. I know, yeah, I don't trade on Mondays, but when I came into the charts on Monday in the morning, I saw these two bullish candles push down, then a retest. Then I was like, I'm gonna adapt. The market is showing me it's ready to dish out some movement. So I got into the trade here and rode the trade. I had multiple positions. I had like 4 positions. I was able to scale my positions and add positions systematically, which it actually made me very happy because that's something which I'm trying to do, trying to learn better. Because the book, The Best Loser Wins, it urges us to be able to have systematic ways of adding to our positions when we are winning and systematic ways of taking profit. So even though the trade didn't go 1 is to 3, I still made more than 1 is to 3 if I was on one trade, you understand? So it's a win-win situation. So then, and looking at the structure after these multiple rejections, that was when I was like, okay, the market is showing me something else. I scaled down to the 5 minutes on Tuesday. So this was on Tuesday in the evening. So I looked at the structure and I said to myself, what does it look like the market is doing? The market gave this first rejection, came back, second rejection. And if you look here, it came and cleared this low. So it's kind of like a liquidity sweep. So that was where I was like, okay, the impulse move is finished and we're probably getting ready for the retracement. And something I'm trying to learn now is how to be able to catch the retracement movements. You understand? So this trade as well, when price went up, came back down to this zone and then gave us this bullish candle, showed us these bullish candles, I got into the market. So I actually got into the market. That's Tuesday in the evening. I went to bed. I had one position on this trade at the time. Guess what? Price came down here. Down here, price came in. It was like a few pips from my stop loss, bro. Like, what the fuck? Imagine I was awake. I would have probably closed this trade. Maybe like a few months ago, I would have closed this trade emotionally if I was awake. But that's why they always say it's good to close the when you enter a trade, close the charts and leave the charts. So I woke up in the morning, price was actually up here. Sorry, when I woke up in the morning, price had come up here, came back down, and it was really pushing back at this level. So when price pushed at this level, it actually came up again. So upon trying to retrace, I actually closed the trade on this other candle, so which was a 1 is to 2.5 roughly in profits, which is not also bad, given the fact that I had really caught one take profit this week. So yeah, it was actually a good trade. I took the trade and I closed the position. Price came back. Luckily, I closed the position. Imagine I didn't close. Price came, swept this my low before giving us another impulse movement on Wednesday. But on Wednesday, which was yesterday, so these are the two. So far, these are the two take profit trades which I've taken this week. Then there were other trades which I analyzed, like here on Bitcoin. I had this other analysis which was similar to that of. It was similar to that of the silver trade, the retracement, because it was, you see the same movement here, the same order block. It came, gave this rejection, came back to liquidity, gave this other rejection and broke structure. So I was like, okay, the retracement is actually ready to dish out some movement, because the initial move which I was looking at on Bitcoin for the beginning at the beginning of the week when I did my weekly analysis with my bro and on Zoom. So we're looking to sell Bitcoin up here. The Bitcoin never came up here. It just came and reacted from this zone, which this trade actually isn't finished, because if you look at this weeks, it kind of looks to me like a liquidity. an accumulation of liquidity, an accumulation of wicks, like four tops in one level. So if you've studied liquidity, you know that above this kind of level, above these wicks, there's always liquidity laying there. So that was another reason why I was like, okay, this is a good trade. But I didn't take this trade, but I sent the trade to the community for whoever was interested, whoever was looking at Bitcoin. I didn't take this trade. Why? Not because I was afraid, not because of anything, but because it wasn't according to my rules. And my rule states 3 trades per week. And I was really on a silver trade. And both trades were giving out the same setup. So it was like the same movement. So I had to make a choice. And I made a choice to take silver. Some would say it was a bad trade because this trade actually gave me 1:4. But I mean, I still made profit elsewhere, so there's no need for me to be greedy, you understand? So this trade gave a 1:4 for whoever took it, and he had a very, very clean sniper entry. I mean, you win some, you ignore some, you lose some. It's part of trading. And then on the same Wednesday, sorry, this was Tuesday, but on Wednesday, which was yesterday, I had another trade here on US oil. Although I didn't take this trade. What day was it? Was also excuse me, this was also on Tuesday. So I found this other setup. Then they find me for a card. I found this other setup. I also sent it to the community, to our WhatsApp community of traders. Industry machine. So I had this. I looked at this one. You had this little accumulation. Came back, gave us this week. It broke this level, gave us this week. So I consider this week like liquidity. Then came now, broke through this low before starting that retracement. So when I saw this move, I analyzed it. It took me just about 5 minutes. That's why some people say trading is very easy when you know what you're doing. So I saw the setup, and I think I'll put the screenshot somewhere here. So I saw the setup, and I gave the setup into the community as well. And barely 4 hours later, we had full take profit on 1:3, and even more for those who like let the trade run. They had like 1:4, but yeah, I was targeting like a 1:3 with my setup because my risks, my trading plan is 1:3, 1:4, 1:3 minimum, 1:4 maximum, average 1:3.5. But if the market wants to give me more, no problem. The market shows that it's giving me less and tries to go against me, I close with the little profits I made because it's still money. It's better than nothing. I didn't lose money. I still made some bread. You understand? So this was the second trade I didn't take this week. Then I think maybe there should be one more somewhere. Okay, yeah, on Euro GBP, that was on Monday as well. The reason I didn't take this trade was because it was at market open. So I had this other setup. I was looking at this other setup from Friday when the market closed. It gave us this zone, pushed up. Then I came back into this zone, and this is where the market actually closed in this zone. So I didn't take this trade because I don't really like entering a trade immediately the market opened. And as you can see, this trade actually moved around midnight. So there was no way I was gonna take this trade. But yeah, it gave us good profits. 1:3.5. So that was like the third trade I didn't take this week. But I still had two other winning trades, which is still a big positive. And now today, today is actually Thursday, but yesterday, Wednesday, I took another trade, my third trade, and possibly my final trade for this week. And now, so I'm gonna show you guys the trade is actually on GBP, JPY, the British pound, and the Japanese yen. So as we can see, this is the trade here. Why did I take this trade? As you can see here, we had this break of structure, we had this clean zone here, we had this first week came and touched, pushed up, came and touched again. So when price came back and swept these two lows, I got into the trade. I was like, okay, the trade is looking ready to dish out some profit. So I got into the trade. And I actually held this trade throughout FOMC. You can imagine. I held this trade throughout FOMC of yesterday. Like, I mean, I wasn't really panicking because I just left when FOMC wanted to begin. I just left the chart and I went somewhere. I just went out for like an hour and I came back in some good profits. I'm still holding the trade actually. I'm actually still holding the trade. I'm gonna put something up here to show you guys for those who don't believe. So if this trade hits TP, it's actually 1:4, 1:3 trade. So if this trade is a winner, it's going to be my last trade of the week because today is Thursday and I really don't like trading on Fridays either because Friday is characterized with a lot of manipulations and most of the times low liquidity and weak outs. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So far this week I've had 3 trades, 2 take profits and 1 trade running in profit, and I've already broke even. My stop loss actually is already in profits, like somewhere here in profits. Yeah. So the trade I'm actually riding this trade risk free. So that is just to tell you guys that if you remember, I was on a losing streak for like the past 2 3 weeks, but I never gave up. My account was actually close to being blown, but now with this trade, if this trade should go to TP, I am looking at break even on my 25k account. I'm gonna put the screenshot somewhere here when the trade finally ends. I'm gonna put something up there. So what does that tell you? What did I learn from this trade? What did I learn from this week rather? It just taught me that no matter your situation, don't give up. Stick to your plan, do what you have to do, and leave the rest to God. Because imagine I was like, the account is almost blown, it's left just 1% for me to blow it, just one more trade, I'ma just gamble that shit. Imagine I had gambled that shit. And I actually had the urge to gamble this trade, that account, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's not who I am. That's not what a profitable trader would do. So I still stuck to my system. Silver helped me out, brought me back into profits, took my account back up. The second trade helped me recover most of that drawdown. And this last trade, hopefully, if it hits TP, I'm gonna be back at break even with my 25k account. Where next week I can now be pushing to complete that challenge and look to get the funded account and push for a payout. What can I say? That's trading for you. So one thing, what I learned this week is never give up, no matter how bad your situation is. In chess, they say no matter how bad your situation is, your next move is gonna be decisive, regardless of what you've made in the past, regardless of the mistakes, the losses, anything. It's in the past. All you have to do is looking forward to your next possible move. What is the best course of action from where you are, not from where you were, from where you are? And my best course of action from where I am was to stick to my rules. I stuck to my rules and now I'm doing okay. So yeah, this is just a testament to all you guys out there, those of you who are watching me, that no matter how bad your trading week is going, no matter how bad your trading month is, stick to your plan, stick to your resolve. Don't break frame. Stay in the longer you stay in the game, the better your chances of succeeding. Risk management is very important. Risk management is what has saved me here, is what has saved my account. If I wasn't managing my risk, I would have lost that account a while back, and I don't even know if I would have been able to buy another account maybe for a few couple of days, and it would have kept me out of the market. And look at all these setups I wouldn't have taken. Yeah, so I mean, that's my trading week so far. How's your trading week been going so far? Leave a comment in the comment section, and I will do well to respond. Yeah. So so far for the rest of my week, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday for my arm. My arm is paining. I have like pain in my arm, my left arm. I really don't know what the issue is, but it hurts a lot. I can't lift it up. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Friday, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Then I'll probably go do my hair. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on like my employers for them to credit me. I've sent my answers since, but they still waste me time. I don't understand which they go on. Yeah, and Saturday, I'm gonna be going to some festival, carnival kind type shit, and African stuff. So here in my city, for those who are watching who are in Hanover, if you're interested to come, oh shit, I'm gonna post this video after I've already gone. How too bad. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna take you guys with me. There's gonna be a lot of food, African food, and I miss some good African food. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, and hopefully, yeah, you guys are gonna enjoy the video. So see you guys on the next one. Probably I won't be doing any more analysis on this video this week. I'm gonna just take you guys to show you guys the rest of my week, how my week is gonna look like when I'm off the charts. Cause this trade, I'm not even looking at this trade anymore. I'm done. I broke even. The trade is doing its thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. That's all about trading. If I stay in the market, it's gonna disturb my psychology. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Share with a friend who's a trader. And you can also look at my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok. I'm having a new series where I am incorporating the 48 laws of power and other books I am reading, which are helping me build my psychology. If you're interested in that, don't forget to check out my socials. My Instagram is Trader Search, my TikTok is Trader Search. Everywhere on all socials, even here on YouTube, is Trader Search official. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace and out.
guys, what's up? It's Friday morning. I'm on my way to go get checked up. Yeah, the place is actually just like 5 minutes away from my house. So I have an appointment today at 9:20 a.m. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm currently on my way. The time is like 8:50. I might be there in like 5 minutes. Then immediately after that, I gotta go do my hair at 11 a.m. So yeah, today is actually gonna be a little bit kind of a busy day. I'm gonna be outside most of the day. I mean, look, I already look good, you know. But I was made this way, but it's in my blood, you understand? You feel me? But yeah, it's actually very peaceful in the morning. Everywhere is quiet.
Vous connaissez mon Snapchat, c'est She is FC Queen. TikTok, She is FC Queen. Et vous savez que en ce moment même, je suis en problème parce que est-ce que je stresse, my nigga? Est-ce que peuvent me battre, my nigga? Mais qui peut me battre, my nigga? Je n'ai que mais, my nigga.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous passons là. Toujours. Souviens-toi quand tu draguais une femme, tu disais que t'étais sans Kaolo. Comment elle se moquait de toi, que les sans-papiers là encore. Oui, maman, aux aïeux ne tapent jamais poteau. Aux aïeux ne tapent pas poteau. Maman, ouais. j'ai 10 minutes, je vais terminer à 7 ans. Prenez garde de vous-même.
Also, gebt selber Acht.
Jésus dit, il dit, prenez garde de vous-même. Puisqu'il parlait à ses disciples.
Yeshua sprach ja in dieser Situation mit seinen Jüngern und sagte, Acht, gebt ihr selber Acht.
Qui sont les disciples de Jésus maintenant? C'est nous tous ici.
Wer sind jetzt hier die Jünger von Yeshua? Das sind wir alle.
Jésus nous dit,
Und Yeshua sagt,
Jésus te dit,
er sagt dir,
prends garde de toi-même.
achte auf dich selbst.
Pourquoi?
Warum?
Il faudrait garder ton cœur pur.
Bewahre dein Herz rein.
Garde ton cœur, puisque si le cœur n'est pas pur, le cœur va s'appesantir. Le cœur va devenir lourd. Puisque là, ici, vous savez même, quand l'enfant naît, l'enfant, le bébé, quand le bébé naît, le premier cri, c'est pleurer. Pour dire, le monde où je suis venu, c'est un monde de combat.
Bewahrt eure Herzen rein.